Professor Perry. My name is Marissa Morrow. I'm your CIS 1-5 class online. And this is I'm gonna walk you through my code for my midterm. Okay, so here we go. I actually tried a few different approaches before I ended up just going with this one. I was kind of fixated on trying to do a nested switch statement or nested switch. I wasn't sure if it would work, but I got it to work, so I kind of just was determined to do it that way. So up here I did declare my constant strings for the outer menu, the first menu, which holds the spooky Halloween candy and gross pumpkins covered in warts, and then order complete. I wanted to do a Halloween Halloween theme, since it is almost that time. Then I did declaration for the second menu for product 1, and then that's what the M is for. It's for the menu. And then I did product 2 for the pumpkins. This is the error messages for the valid input from the customer. Prices, they're constant doubles because those don't change. Then I had to do a subtotal for candy and subtotal for pumpkin, so I can get the total purchase price to accumulate or whatnot, and then towards the end. Then I did an integer for choice, product choices 1, product choices 2 for my inner menus. I went with the integers, so 1, and then I did a character for run again to hold my my yes or no, my character, or if they want to run the program again. And then here I did quantity for purchases. This is the math portion. It also displays for the customer and their subtotal when they do select that item. And then this is the quantity to accumulate and display for the customer when they complete their order. So I had to do 2 quantities for that. Well, that's how I got it to work, I guess. Then this is my menu for the outer switch. Sorry, and then my welcome message. So we had the 3 options if you wanted us to do. So the product 1 is for my candy, this is for the pumpkins, and then this is to complete the order. I apologize if you hear noises in the background. It's my cat, and the plug is in here, so you might hear her snoring or breathing loudly. My apologies. This is a valid input for the customer if they the validation for their input, I should say. So if they don't choose one to 3. And then I did the set precision up here for decimals for the dollar amount. So here for case 1, if they selected the first product, then it would jump into here for the first case, which is the spooky Halloween candy items. And then you can select 1, 2, or 3. So that's why I ended up doing a integer and not a character. And then or a char. Product 1 choices, so it all holds that data in here. And then this is my validation. Make sure that the user's inputting correct information. And then this is the switch for the product choices. So for the candy items. So this is for the eyes. This is the valid input. You wanted us to make sure that they're putting something from 1 to 1,000. And then my message here, and they can resubmit it. And then this is where I did my quantity accumulator for the customer display towards the end for the complete order menu. And then I did subtotal candy. And then this is where all that data is being kept or stored. And then all this is for the total purchases for the ordering menu, the accumulator. I'm sorry, for option 3 in the outer menu to complete the order. And then here's my quantity. So it's basically all this kind of repetitive for most of it. So this is my case 3. So it's case 1, 2, and 3 for the 3 options for the candy menus. Here we go for case 2 for the outer menu, which is the pumpkin selection. So if they choose that, then this starts displaying. And then there's only 2 choices in here. And then the little messages there. Oops. Same thing, it's checking for valid input. And then this is where product choices, my switch for product choices 2 begins. So this is case 1 is for the pumpkin, I think it's the large pumpkin. And then case 2 is for the second pumpkin. Same thing, has accumulator in there, pumpkin cost, all that good stuff. And then this is for the outer menu again, if they want to choose to complete their order. And this is when their subtotal, their grand total, and the tax is taken care of. So here's my tax total, the math here, the grand total, the total purchases plus the tax total. So this is the tax total. Then here we go, displays all that. So let me jump up here really quick. So this is why I ended up doing 2 quantities or variables, because this is the 2. They all have the 2 here, and that's how I accumulated the quantities if they kept going back and reordering stuff, and accumulated it that way too. So here's the end of the switch, basically, to do the first do while loop. I used 2 do while loops to kind of get it to 0 out, because I couldn't get it to 0 out. It just kept, and then I couldn't get it to rerun again unless I did 2 do while loops, so I went with that approach. So this is when if they would like to place another order. This is, oh, those are just my notes. I like to put in what works and what doesn't, and then sometimes if I don't do that, then I'll just keep redoing the same thing over and over and not realizing it. And then this is to make sure they put a yes or a no, valid input again. Validate all user input, or make sure it's valid, not invalid. And then, okay, so this part kind of made me laugh a little because I couldn't think of a different way, or my logic kind of made me laugh here, but it worked. So, but basically to 0 everything out, I subtracted everything by itself, basically. So subtotal candy equals subtotal candy, take away subtotal candy, and so on. So I have quite a few of those. And then this is the second do while loop if they want to rerun it again. Then it's going to execute, and then this is how it all calculates to 0 right here. So yeah, that was the run through, and then see if I can get this to run. Just share the screen. Okay, so this is what it looks like. My welcome, the Halloween shop, and then this is my outer menu, the outer switch with cases. So we'll do 1. This is the inner switch for case 1 for the spooky candy menu. And then this is also the other, these are also the other cases within that one. So Go to the subtotal. We'll try 2. This is the gross pumpkin menu. It's the other nested switch. There's your case 1, case 2. Go with the, let's go with the 1. We'll make it 7. And then so you see the subtotal of that. And then this is the case 3 for the outer switch, which displays that, the thank you message, and then my subtotal, the tax to total. And then this is the product order. That's why I had to do the quantity here is why I had to do the quantity of the product with the 2 on it. So I can keep accumulating these product numbers here or the quantities. And then if you want to run again, yes, I'll do that. And then it zeroes back out to so quantity 1, so it zeroed out and then started again. So this is a new order. So overall, I'm happy it worked. It didn't take 3 hours. It took me quite a few hours, and I finished it last night, and I was working on it the whole week. I feel like it definitely tested me, but I'm just happy it works. I was getting a little nervous towards the end, but yeah. So there we go. Thanks for watching.